In this video, we are going to explain the 5 generations of computer.
1946 until 1959 is the period of first generation computer. John Adam Presper Eckert and John William Mauchly invented the first successful electronic computer, called ENIAC. The computers of first generation used vacuum tubes as the basic components for memory and circuitry for CPU. These tubes, like electric bulbs, produce a lot of heat, which was often the cause of malfunctions. First generation computers relied on machine language, the lowest level programming language understood by computers. The input was based on punch cards and paper tape, and the output was displayed on printouts. 1959 until 1965 is the period of second generation computer. These generation computers were based on transistor instead of vacuum tubes. The transistor was far superior to the vacuum tube, allowing computers to become smaller, faster, cheaper, more energy efficient, and more reliable than the first generation computers. In this generation, assembly language and high-level programming languages such as early version of Fortran were used. 1965 until 1971 is the period of third generation computer. The computers of third generation use integrated circuits in place of transistors. The first integrated circuit was invented by Jack Kipley of Texas Instruments and Robert Noyce of Fairchild Semiconductor in 1950s. The development made computers smaller in size, reliable, and efficient. Instead of punch cards and printouts, users interacted with the third generation computers through keyboards and monitors. Also interfaced with operating system, which allowed the device to run many different applications. High-level languages like Fortran 2 were used during this generation.
Next, the 4 generations of computer. This computer's 4th-generation period was from 1971 until 1980. It used very large-scale integrated VLSI circuits that have about 5,000 transistors and other circuit elements with their associated circuits on a single chip that called microprocessor. The very first used microprocessor is Intel 4004 chip, which located all the components of the computer from the central processing unit and memory to input or output controls on a single chip. This chip was introduced in 1971 by Intel Company, where it was invented by its employees Ted Hoff, Masatoshi Shima, Stanley Mazur, and Federica Faggin. The development of microprocessor opens the door to personal and advanced computer, where all diversity of programs appear. With microprocessor technology, more and more 4th-generation computers with high technology created. For example, Microsoft Windows that created by Bill Gates. Lastly is 5th generation of computers. The period of this generation was from 1980 onwards. This generation is based on artificial intelligence, where the aim is to make a device that responds to natural language input and are capable of learning and self-organization. The generation is based on ULSI, ultra-large-scale integration technology, resulting in the production of microprocessor chips having 10 million electronic components. The inventors of 5th-generation computers is von Neumann, where he invented a programmable device where the user can store information and programs. Therefore, the use of storage devices to protect information generated by these computers, we begin to think about various formats such as image with sound, where the multimedia area begins to expand as well as the devices that support it. So all these needs has led us to many more creative inventions of 5th-generation computers.